Hello, beautiful earth angels. Welcome. Welcome. There you go. Welcome, everyone, to Earth Angels Unite podcast 164. Why you feel unsteady. Your energy body was designed to protect your physical body, to release pain, and to receive love from your angels. Every journey toward greater stability begins with your energetic roots, the bones and the foundation of your energy body. Your steadiness, which means your ability to stay aligned with your soul, present in your body, your physical body, and open to your intuition, your angels, your light, is essential for your own pain relief and for the pain relief of the world. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, anxious, scattered, or easily affected by other people's energies, it may be that you've simply forgotten to tend to your energetic roots. Grounding is so much more than standing barefoot in the grass. It's the conscious connection of your energetic roots to the heart of the earth, reclaiming your stability, your power, and your peace anytime, anywhere. And so I am delighted to be here with you. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Jill Kempner, and I'm known as the angelic pain relief expert. And I'm just laughing. It's so Mercury retrograde right now. I'm noticing, so I just up-leveled my title about a month ago to angelic pain relief expert from angel coach, alchemist, and author. And I am the author of Receiving from Your Angels, 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love. And I just found another place that I need to up-level my name. It's funny because it's on my list, my admin list. And it's in so many places that I have angel coach, alchemist, angel coach, and author. So here's another place I'll be up-leveling it. And so the teachings that I share in this podcast, all 164, have been coming from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels. And the energy body is an essential piece of the puzzle for earth angels and their pain relief. So as an angelic pain relief expert, I coach my clients to look at their pain differently, to look at their pain through the eyes of love, and to work with their own team of angels, to build a relationship with their angels, with their soul, and with their energy body through relaxation. And that's what I'm bringing here. That's what I share with my clients. It's an honor to help you transform your pain into peace. So I'm on a mission to heal the pain of the world one soul at a time and help you glow up. So I'm leading highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls to transform your pain into peace and become calm, clear, and confident with angel love and relaxation. So it's an honor. And yeah, so happy Tuesday, happy full moon. Happy Mercury retrograde. We're in the last day of June. We're in the middle of the Cancer season right now, and we're in this big full moon that is aligning right now with the beginning of Mercury retrograde. So I think it's the perfect time to talk about our roots because we can feel unsteady when the shadow arises. We can feel unsteady when our karma, right, is in our face. So understand that Mercury, what I was taught by my teacher that helped me understand the purpose of Mercury retrograde is that it's not just about travel delays and computer and and tech issues and glitch issues and communication issues, although it can be, as you will find, which is part of the frustration we can feel. But it's really about healing a piece of karma. So it's slowing down and really getting clear, what karma are you working on? Right? What in the past week and a half to 2 weeks is being presented to you, right? What part of your shadow, what layer of pain or trauma are you transforming? So thank you for all those downloads, angels. So yeah, at the end of the month in July, which actually will be the next full moon, which is so cool. I did not plan that. It was just the day that was open at the studio, Wednesday, July 29th. In the evening from 6:30 to 9, we're going to be playing with the energy body. So we're going to be talking about each layer of the energy body over the next several weeks, and then we're going to put it all together in that beautiful class. So I just want to thank you so much for taking the time for yourself. I see this, my intention with every podcast is to create a space of transformation, that you come one person and you leave transformed. And this is time with your angels. So setting that intention, right? That this is time with your angels, that this is a space of transformation, and that the intention to receive more unconditional love than you ever have before. And talk about Mercury retrograde. I realized when I was moving classes and things that I wasn't going to be able to do the freestyle frequency this week. So last week I made a big deal about doing it at the end of the podcast. And this week I had to change it to fit in and just restructure some things. So thank you for your patience with that. I'm hoping tomorrow on my Angelic Cycle Breakers community, on my Facebook group, to do something fun there. I haven't quite figured it out, but like some type of freestyle frequency there. So hopefully I'll be able to communicate that soon. Okay, hello. Hi, Komisha. Say hi if you're here. That looks like Susan, Kristen, Jane, Charmin. Welcome, love. Okay. Happy to be here. Say hi if you're here. Ask me a question. Even if I don't get to it right away, I love questions. So let's dive into the teaching. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, yeah. We're in this awesome full moon. So full moons are a time of celebration, culmination, illumination. In the new moon, which is dark, we plant the seeds of light. And in the full moon, they begin to bloom and blossom. And the La Luna that's bright in the sky, right, expanding. For us sensitive souls, we are more intuitive, more sensitive, more connected than ever during the moon cycle. So it's a very potent, powerful time for us to receive healing and downloads. And what is being illuminated is both the shadow and what needs healing, and our gifts and our medicine and our light. So thank you, angels. You're the best. And although I do always have a structure for my podcast, right? These are scripted and planned teachings. One of my intentions is to leave room for spirit, to leave room for the moment, whoever's here live, to bring messages to you as well, and to channel, just receive downloads, right? I'm receiving downloads for my own healing and your healing. So I just leave, thank you, angels, for reminding me of that, to leave that space. So let me see. Okay. I'm going to dive right in, and then we'll see what else the angels say. All right. So I'm going to talk about my book just for a minute. So my book, Receiving from Your Angels, this is my debut book. There's several parts of this book. So part 1 is Angels 101, where I talk about the foundation of who your angels are, and understand that angels are not connected with any one religion. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say today. They're not bound by religion. That's it. More importantly is that your angels, everybody has angels. You have 2 guardian angels and a whole team. They love you unconditionally. And they know what they've taught me, and what I'm teaching you is they know how to heal your pain. So angels, the book starts with Angels 101. So you start to understand who your angels are and why we would even want to connect with them. And then part 2 is Energy Body 101. Why is that so important? Then we go into the 4 practices in my book. And in the 4 practices, I share a personal story connected with the teaching itself, the practice itself linked with archangels, and then the meditation to anchor in that practice. Okay. And I want to thank everybody who has purchased my book, connected with my book. This podcast is how this book stays and continues to be a living transmission. So your energy body is an essential piece of the puzzle, I keep hearing, which is not in my notes, but it's a piece of the puzzle that is often dismissed because it's invisible. We'll be talking about that in later podcasts. So your energy body is not weird. It's not woo-woo. It's not out there. It is designed to protect your physical body, to release pain and toxins, and to receive love from the divine, from your soul, from the angels, from the divine. And guess what? Good news. They're all on the same side. Whether you're connecting with ascended masters, goddesses, archangels, the heart of source directly, right? Everything's coming from the heart of source. All the energy healing modalities are coming from the heart of source. And it's beautiful that we have multiple ways, right, to receive love. So your energy body is comprised of 4 distinct layers. Your energetic roots, which is what we're talking about today, your universe of parts, your chakra system, the spinning temples along the length of the spine. Your parts are your humanity. And then your auric field, right? Are there deeper and more intricate layers of the energy body? Yes, because we have nadis, we have meridians. But these were the 4 that foundational, right, to simplify this, for you to start to become aware of, tend to, honor, cherish, so that it feeds you back. Okay, so many downloads. So let's think about it like this. The analogy, just as you take a shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair, put the lotion on, right? Your skincare. You care for your physical body each day. Your energy body also needs daily care. Spiritual hygiene means consciously tending to, cleansing, and strengthening your energy body. So here's what the angels were saying. Spiritual hygiene begins with awareness, right? So just an awareness. And honestly, when I was saying a prayer and getting ready for the day, when I was in the shower today, I heard just say thank you. And I was like, oh yeah, just as simple, like, thank you, energy body, for protecting me. Thank you, energy body, for helping me release and receive, right? Just that simple. So spiritual hygiene creates steadiness. And let me slow that down. Your energy body creates steadiness, right? And helps you release emotional toxins, residual energy, and other people's pain, which is a big challenge for us empaths. So you can stay aligned with what? With you, with your soul's mission, with your highest timeline. That's all that matters, right? And it doesn't mean people don't matter. It means your mission matters. You matter. You first. That was the message of the 2026 universal year 1, right? We're in the first year of an epicycle, and we're actually about to touch into the exact halfway point. I meant to look at the calendar and see when it was. I know it's this week, because it's usually the first week in July of the literally midpoint of the year of 2026. So spiritual hygiene, tending to your energy body, is an essential daily practice for earth angels, empaths, and cycle breakers. And those are the souls that I'm here to serve. Support, lead, help transform your pain into peace. Because what I'm remembering right now that I meant to say in the beginning, and it's all perfect, right, is the ultimate goal of looking at our pain differently, right, is to receive a gem, the lesson, the blessing. What's that quote that you may have seen, a meme floating around saying, you keep getting, the pattern keeps returning until you learn the lesson, right? But why do we make it so hard? Let's make it easier. So over the next several podcasts, as I've mentioned, we're going to be talking about the layers of the energy body. Today, we're beginning with the energetic roots. Your roots are the bones of your energy body. I like to love to think about it like that. It's like your skeletal system, right, is the structure, the foundation, the protector of the organs, right? The link for all the muscles and tendons and ligaments so we can move. Right? The energetic roots are the foundation of the energy body. They flow from the root chakra, from the pelvis, down the legs, okay, through the soles of the feet, through an awesome portal in your aura called the Earth Star chakra, and then through the layers of the earth to the heart of the earth. As you consciously connect with them through physical relaxation. So one of the things that I teach in my book, because I know the angels wanted to make our energy body accessible, was that each layer of the energy body, roots, parts, chakras, and aura, was accessible through a level of relaxation. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. So as we begin with the body, as we begin with the bones and the roots, we begin with physical relaxation. As you can consciously connect with your roots through physical relaxation, they help you to release the fear, the stress, the heaviness, while receiving stability, support, and blessings, right? Countless times when I was writing this, I'm like, okay, let me come up with connect with a story, connect with medicine that I can share to anchor this in. And this is what came through. So countless times my energetic roots have helped me remain calm, present, and steady through life's most difficult moments. And the story that I share in practice number 4 in my book, Receive and Trust Your Intuition, practice number 4 is Receive and Trust Your Intuition from Trauma to Trust. I talk about my brother's traumatic car accident. So one of the experiences I'll never forget was when my brother Dylan spent 30 days in the ICU. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to the ICU for 24 hours or 48 hours or 72 hours or 96 hours. And if you have, I'm sorry. But if you can imagine days into weeks into a month of the cortisol levels, it was intense. It was one of the most frightening, heartbreaking seasons of my life. And during that time, I learned that grounding had nothing to do with standing barefoot in the grass. I learned to ground on the 10th floor of the hospital. So when my brother suffered a pulmonary embolism, we were in the room, and I've shared this story multiple times in different ways throughout this podcast journey. But essentially, he coded, he turned blue, the medical staff rushed in and kicked us out and put us in the hall. And I could feel my body, right, shaking with fear and grief, racked with fear and tears and all of that. In that moment, my angels whispered, stay anchored. Because when we're literally living in a moment of trauma, what do we want to do? Escape, right? Escape, escape, escape. Escape, hide, run. But the angel said, stay here. Stay with it. And I was like, whoa, okay. Right? So what did they have me do? Return to my breath. And then I was like, oh my God, how? I was like, how? And they just showed me, right? Drop your roots into the earth from the 10th floor of the hospital. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. I can root anywhere. So I did that. As soon as I did that, I remembered to breathe. I reached out to several people to pray, right? Pray, like, can you please pray and send healing energy, like right now in this minute? And, the roots, I could already feel the roots pulling out the fear, pulling out the grief, holding me steady. And instead of reacting from panic, I was able to pray. I asked others for healing support, and stayed present for my family. Dylan survived that pulmonary embolism. And while, of course, we couldn't control outcomes, I couldn't control an outcome. I knew my energetic roots helped me remain connected to my soul, to my angels, to my tools, to my ability to respond with love rather than fear. That's the mark of an earth angel, right? Someone asked me, I taught a Claire Fragrance intuition class this Saturday, and someone asked me a beautiful question, one of the students, and she said, well, what is an earth angel? And I said, I'm glad you asked, right? It's a highly sensitive, highly intuitive soul who's been through it, but is devoted, committed to leading with love. So this is just one of the gifts of your energetic roots, right? Here's something that I feel like I'm learning, right? They don't remove the storms, but they help you remain rooted while the storm passes. It's like, ooh, chills. So being physically outside in nature is truly important, okay? Like, we need our nature walks. We need our feet in the grass. We need to hug a tree. We're not talking about not doing that. It isn't a replacement for that. But we understand that we want to intuitively and intentionally connect with your energetic roots every day throughout the day. Okay, so here's a couple truths that were coming through that I hope will help anchor in your awareness, your connection. And hold on, I'm just hearing something for a second. Let me slow down. So sometimes I talk about, like, why is this hard? Like, why is it hard to connect with our roots? And I think we just forget. I think we have amnesia, right? We have amnesia to the invisible. I love that, angels, right? If we can't see it, we forget about it, right? Out of sight, out of mind. I mean, it's a real thing, how our brain works. So it takes heart. It takes presence. It takes practice, right? So I think some of it is just a lack of education. Some of it is out of sight, out of mind. And some of it is that little, it's like kind of this fear. It's like a fear of judgment. Oh, I'm going to be weird if I'm connecting with my energy body, or I'm going to, be strange, be weird, be, the black sheep, the odd duck, right? The ugly duckling, whatever, right? We have this fear of being, right, not belonging. But understand, here's what the angels are saying so clear. You belong to you. And part of you is your energy body. Like, whew, chills again. Okay. So, truth number 1, physical relaxation strengthens your energetic roots. So your energetic roots, as I said before, are accessed through physical relaxation. So the more you can release tension, gripping, and holding in your physical body, the deeper your roots naturally connect with the earth, with Pachamama, with her medicine, right? Think about how much abundance is already here for us through Mother Earth. Her herbs, her crystals, her trees, her flowers, her waters. So I've worked with a client who lived in a constant state of tension. Her shoulders were always raised, her jaw was always tight, her nervous system never truly rested. Before we explored the deeper emotional work, layers, right, we practiced relaxing her physical body and consciously dropping her roots into the earth. As her physical body relaxed, she started to feel safe, right? Safe in her body, safe in her heart, safe in the moment. As she felt safer, the roots strengthened, anchored. And then her anxiety decreased, her sleep improved. And for the first time in years, she felt what she described as being home in her body. So that's the gift of physical relaxation. And yes, it is exactly what it sounds like, softening the muscles from the bones, right? But the next level is anchoring your roots into the earth. Hi, say hi if you're here. So the body relaxes first, the roots naturally follow. And sometimes when we feel like we can't fully let go physically, that might be the piece that's missing for you, is dropping those roots into the earth consciously, intentionally, purposefully. And understand your roots look like roots of a tree. Don't complicate it, right? The ego complicates. Spirit is simple. Okay, truth number 2. Your energetic roots are available anytime, anywhere. So one of the biggest misconceptions about grounding is that you have to be standing barefoot in nature. You know me, I love being outside. I take daily nature walks. But your energetic roots are not limited to your location. So I've taught many clients, all my clients, right? I've taught clients to activate their roots while sitting in a doctor's office, waiting for difficult test results, driving through stressful traffic, preparing to have a difficult conversation, and even during medical treatments. That's actually one of the best times to do it. You ever know when, thank you for reminding me of this, Angels, like when you go to the doctor, I don't know if you guys have this, but sometimes have like anxiety, like you're gonna, like either you're gonna like maybe you're in pain or maybe you're really uncertain, right? Or there's a lot of uncertainty around your specific diagnosis and you start to just get like anxious and you forget your questions, right? Even if you have them written down. God, that used to happen to me all the time. Like, I'm like, why am I, like, I was totally prepared for this. And then I'm here in the office and, the waiting and the sterility and then, the rushedness of the doctor. And it's like, whoa. Hey, Sarah. Let me come back to the now, right? So one client began rooting herself before every appointment that normally filled her with anxiety. Instead of spiraling, she walked in calm, steady, and connected to herself just through this practice of consciously rooting down. So give it a try, right? And here's what I'm hearing your angels say. Maybe it's not the doctor's office for you. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's your child. Maybe it's your partner, right? Maybe it's that friend that, right, there's that little bit of tension with, right? Start to practice both in the morning rooting down and then before a moment where maybe you're normally unsteady. Okay, so grounding isn't a place you go, it's a connection you choose. That's truth number 2. Truth number 3, strong roots help you stop carrying what isn't yours. Oh, this is so important for us empaths, right? Earth angels, empaths, cycle breakers, light workers. We feel so deeply. Remember several episodes ago, I talked about we feel as deep as the Marian Trench. And the Marian Trench is the deepest oceanic trench that's as deep as Mount Everest is tall. It's like, whoa. That sensitivity is our gift. That's what helps us see the invisible, connect with the invisible, right? Which is actually the reality, right? The invisible world is our actual reality. But without strong energetic roots, it's so easy to absorb everyone else's emotions and thoughts and frequency, right? And mistake carrying for caring. And if we're struggling with self-doubt, if we're struggling with a physical issue, if we're struggling with an emotional pain, that's already a level of unsteadiness that we're dealing with within ourselves. And then we come into other people's fields and it's like, wait, what's mine? What's not mine? Right? So strong roots don't make you less compassionate. They help you stay compassionate without becoming depleted. So I hear the angels come again. Where in your life, what relationship, what project, what activity are you immersed in that is causing depletion? Right? Try the energetic roots before, during, and after. I mean, you might be needing to set a sacred boundary, but start with the roots, right? Because the roots will let you know, oh, wait a minute, I need a boundary here. Oh, wait a minute, this isn't healthy for me anymore. Or wait a minute, I'm worthy. Okay, let me see what else the angels are saying. So in my book, thank you, angels. I forgot about this. I mean, I didn't forget, but in my book, the physical relaxation aspect, right? In the relax and cherish your body, we talk about the 4 levels of relaxation: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And is Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel, along with Michael's definitely root chakra, right? Root chakra angel brings safety, protection. But Archangel Gabriel in particular invites that like self-nurturing, right? Invites you to soften and relax. So if you're having trouble physically relaxing, if you're having trouble visualizing your energetic roots, welcome Archangel Gabriel's beautiful medicine. And Gabriel's a multidimensional angel. In my book, she's more of like a feminine presence with like a coppery gold light, but Gabriel can also be channeled as masculine and have a diamond bright white light. So that's the multidimensionality of the angels. But for this, it's more of like a coppery gold light that fills your body and your roots down to the earth. Thank you. Okay. So let me see. I feel like the angels were saying something. Okay. So before I pull a card and share the how of this, I have an invitation for you. So this invitation is to a free conversation, a free consult. It's called the Angelic Pain Relief Consult. This is a compassionate, heartfelt space where I'm listening to you and your angels. It's a 1 hour or so conversation over Zoom. And I'm going to share, there's nothing to prepare. Come as you are. And I'm going to share what your angels are saying about your pain. This is a beautiful moment of relief. Right? You're going to get clear on your intention. We're going to pull an archangel that's going to support you in that intention. You're going to receive some insights about your pain. And the power is together creating your roadmap to relief. If we're a good fit, I'll share the details of my coaching program with you. And I have multiple ways to work with me and the angels. I have one-on-one through a retreat. 3-month coaching, 6-month coaching. And then I also have group programs like Angel Reiki and the Alchemist, the Angelic Alchemist program. So there's so many ways to work with me and the angels. And this consult is one of the best ways that I can help you. So I'm going to put the link in the comments. And if you have any questions, just reach out. We'll set up a chat. I'd love to connect with you and your angels. And yeah, really get you some relief, because the ultimate goal of all this work is that you are glowing from the inside out. Why? Because we've taken that lead, the trauma, the pain, the fear, the pattern you've had forever, and we've turned it into spiritual gold through the relax, release, receive process, through the alchemy formula, step by step by step. And it's gentle. So one of the things I do help my clients with is to create a daily practice. A daily practice of receiving love from your angels. It's peaceful. It's relaxing. It feels good. And what does all of that do? It makes you more steady, right? It brings steadiness through your sacred connection, because there is a sacred relationship between your physical body and your energy body, between your soul and the divine, right? Between your soul and the angels, between your humanity and your divinity, which is what one of the things I'm going to be talking about tomorrow in the Alchemist class number 5. Okay. So let's pull a card and then I'll share the how. Being guided to do a card right now first. So let me pull I have so many decks. I want to just sit and play. That was one of the things I wanted to do, was part of the freestyle frequency is like not having a script and coming and pulling cards and answering questions and all that. So I'll be integrating that back in again soon. All right. So how is it that you are feeling so rooted and steady this week in the full moon, in the Mercury retrograde? Let's see what your angels are saying. Guardian angel message for all you beautiful souls. Everyone here live, everyone connected with the replay. Take a step back. What is for you will not go by you. So take a step back, take a breath. It's funny, this is almost the perfect Mercury retrograde card, because I know somewhere in here it says, if you have a big decision to make now or in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels encourage you to take a step back and breathe. What is for you won't go by you. This is a time to relax, reflect, review, revisit. Yeah, before stepping forward again. And I was like, oh, I love that, right? Like, perfect Mercury retrograde card. So we're taking a step back from the overwhelm, from OPP, other people's pain, right? From the drama, from the karma. We're rooting down, right? So this is the message. Take a step back. Relax, release, receive, reflect, revisit, right? The energy of the, because what we're doing as we moving up the spiritual mountain, right, is we may, especially the middle Mercury retrograde of the year, it's like, oh, here's that karma. Wait, I thought I healed that already. No, it's just another layer, right? So the more gentle, the more compassionate, the more steady we can become with ourselves, right? The easier it'll be to heal it. And why I do what I do is we need help. We need support, right? We're not meant to do this alone. And it's absolutely, I literally feel so blessed every single day that I get to be an angel coach, that I get to channel energy medicine every day, that I get to help people transform their pain into peace and find the gems. It's literally my mission. And right now I'm getting some gems from heel pain. I have hip pain and heel pain, and I am on a mission to get the gems of it. I'm transforming lack, another layer of lack that was coming up for healing. And honestly, just in that awareness that that's the karma I'm working on, I've already had a lot of shifts. Okay. So how to connect with your energetic roots. So connecting with your energetic roots is simple. It begins with intention, visualization, and relaxation. So first we set the intention, right? You set the intention to connect with your roots. And what I heard is part of that intention is saying thank you. That's the piece that I felt like, not that was necessarily missing, but I heard in the shower. It's like, we set the intention by saying thank you, energetic roots, right? Then gently begin to relax the body. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your belly. The more your physical body softens, the more your energetic roots naturally strengthen. Okay. So intention, relaxation, and you can strengthen all of this with the visualization. So using the clairvoyance, the third eye, the inner vision. Right? So visualizing your roots flowing through your legs, through the soles of your feet, through your aura, right? The Earth Star chakra, and deep into the heart of the root, the earth, like the roots of a strong, healthy tree. With every exhale, allow the roots to release fear, stress, and heaviness, and anything that doesn't belong to you, right? It doesn't have to take a long time. And with every inhale, receiving steadiness, support, nourishment, and the loving presence of Mother Earth, your soul, and the angels. So this simple practice only takes a minute or two, but remember the goal or the intention, right, is consistency. So we don't only want to connect with our roots when we're totally stressed out or on vacation, right? It's like every day throughout the day, every day throughout the day. So when this energetic root practice is practiced consistently, it becomes the foundation of your spiritual hygiene and helps you remain steady no matter what life brings. So I love you all. I'm so grateful for you. The in-person class at Sacred Ground is Wednesday, July 29th. It's called Energy Body Basics. And we're going to be stepping into our calm, clear, confident self by tending to the energy body. There's a little practice. I'll bring it in next week because I want to wrap up today. Next week, I'll show you the roots, parts, chakras, or a kind of movement that we're going to learn in the class and anchor in. Is another way to connect, but we're kind of doing it slowly right now, step by step. So that's Wednesday, July 29th in the evening. I'll put the link here to enroll. It's $67 investment. And I'm just excited to talk about this, to teach us, to help you activate your energy body, connect with it on the next level, and increase your steadiness, because what the world needs right now is you, the calm, clear, confident you, the steady you, the loving you, the compassionate you. And that begins with you, right? You tending to your heart, to your energy body. And why not do it with the love and support and gentleness and compassion of the angelic realm? Okay, my dears, I'm going to send this replay in my newsletter. I love you so much. Thank you, Komisha, Sarah, Susan, Jane, Sherman, David, Cray, Kavar. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I will see you soon. I'll be back next week we're going to be talking about the universe of parts. Eek. And actually next week will be, next week's going to be tender. Have a beautiful full moon. Have a beautiful start to your Mercury retrograde. Be loving and gentle with yourself. Reach out to me if you have any questions about what I shared or you want to set up that consult. I'd love to connect with you in that way. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.